easily over 100 free-to-play Dragonstones you can expect to arrive to global starting from now all the way to mid to end of January, because the next celebration for global has already been announced. So there is a lot to talk about here, but the point of the video is just to show you how many free-to-play Dragonstones you can expect while being conservative, of course, and then of course where to actually earn all of those Dragonstones, so that way you're in the know and you know exactly what to do and when to do it to earn all of those free stones. And to catch at least 3 people lacking today, log into Dokkan and check your Dragonstone count for me. If you have less, and I'm trying to be nice here, if you have less than 10 Dragonstones, look, man, I do these challenges, to get some people to subscribe if you'd like, right? But if you have less than 10, you really got caught lacking today. You got to subscribe to the channel. It is what it is. I feel like 10 is a very fair number to at least have more than that, dude. Come on. If you have more than 10, listen, but again, no judgment, right? If you have more than 10, you're good to go. You don't need to subscribe or even like the video, nothing like that. I appreciate you for being here. Let's move into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is the countdown to the New Year 2024 login bonus. The way this works is that during the period of 4 days, we get a total of 15 Dragonstones. The first day, which already passed, gave us 3 stones, and the second day, which already passed, gave us another 3. So for a total of 6 Dragonstones. We're missing 9 Dragonstones from this because the next 2 days we'll get 4. The day after that, we'll get 5. So that's 9 Dragonstones right there. The remaining, we need to get the total of 15. But since we don't have that 9 Dragonstones, if you log in to the game for the next 2 days, you will get those 9 Dragonstones. So here is our calculator, where we're going to add up all the stones. 9 Dragonstones added to it right there. Now, people sometimes don't like when I include this next thing, but it's so crucial, and I feel like a lot of people don't pay it the respect it deserves. But simply logging into the game every single day and doing your daily missions is going to give you so many stones. So January has 31 days. Every single day that you log into the game gives you 1 Dragonstone guaranteed. And of course, every day when you have your daily missions, you're getting a minimum of 1 Dragonstone. Some days you get more, but minimum of 1. So 31 Dragonstones for logging in, 31 minimum for doing your daily missions. Over the course of a month, that's 62 Dragonstones right there. And all you did, look at this, 62. All you did for this is simply log in throughout. I mean, I'm not even counting the login and daily missions for tomorrow or the next few days of December, by the way. The 9 Dragonstones is just for the New Year's login bonus, but we're not counting, tomorrow's login and daily missions. It's just from January on. So it's going to be slightly more than this, but you get the point, right? 71 for logging in, doing your daily missions is the freest thing of all time. 71 stones. You would wish you had 71 if you were summoning and ran out of Dragonstones and only needed 1 more multi to finish a rotation, right? So don't miss out on it. All right. Next, this is the Trunk celebration, which is what we're getting next for Global Dokkan. I'm not going to count this EZA, obviously, because we already have this. And remember, the goal here is to be conservative. I would love to add every single thing that JP got here, but I'm not going to do that because we're only going to focus on the most important things that are already in Global Dokkan's files and that we know that we're getting. It's a little tough to continue. Whatever. Anyways, the first thing is, of course, going to be Ultimate Clash. If you log into Dokkan right now, Ultimate Clash, it does reset in 13 hours. So this is guaranteed to be arriving in the future, which means you can earn the Dragonstones from this. And it's very simple. There are 10 stages, 1 Dragonstone per stage. That's 10 Dragonstones right there. And then missions gives us 12. Plus 5 is 17, plus 3 is 20, plus 1 is 21. 21 from missions, 10 from stages, it's 31 Dragonstones. Let's add 31 right there. And we are already at 102 Dragonstones, and that's not even, we still got a lot to do. I also want to mention this right here. There will be a lot of missions and login bonuses that I'm not going to count because I don't have the specific numbers, but just know that already we're at 102. This is a low ball number. We're gonna get more than this already, but again, let's just continue. The new Dokkan Festival brings a new stage, 2 difficulties, 1 Dragonstone per stage. Let's go ahead and add 2 Dragonstone. Every Dragonstone counts, 104. Next, we have, let's scroll down. This is the Dokkan event, by the way, that you're going to be beating for those extra 2 stones here. New Dragon Ball story. I'm not going to count it. We should be getting it, but just to be safe, I'm not going to count it towards the total Dragonstone count here. Let's also talk about this EZA. This EZA is already in Global Dokkan's files. I'll do a whole EZA guide for this in the future, but just know that there are a total of, it should be 34 Dragonstones. It's 34, right? Missions, missions gives you 4. There's 30 stages that give you 1 Dragonstone per stage. That's 34 Dragonstones in total. Let's do plus 34, and we are at 138 Dragonstones already. Let's move on. This is already in the Global Dokkan news, the renewal of a strike event. Every single strike event gives us the same amount of stones because, the missions are essentially the same. So Piccolo specifically will be giving us 3, plus 4 here, it's 7, plus 5 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus these 3 here is 17, and then 18 Dragonstones there from missions, and then the next Dragonstone for the new stages. So there's 2 new stages, 1 Dragonstone per stage. That's 2 plus 18 gives us 20 Dragonstones right there. Let's go ahead and add 20. 158, looking pretty good so far. Let's scroll through here. I'm not going to count any of this or any of this. We've probably already gotten this. I don't really know what stage this specifically is. But then, of course, we do have the thing that everyone loves, World Tournament. I'm not going to count the local Dragonstone wins because, again, it's like, not everyone is going to be able to get this. So let's just focus on things that everyone can get. First, we have the wins here. As long as you get up to, see here, 8 wins, you get 2, 3, 4, 5 Dragonstones from at least getting 8 wins. That's very easy. In terms of tier, if you could make it all the way to the Beerus tier, remember, it's 5 stones from wins, plus we have 5, we have 10, 11, and 12. So 12 Dragonstones plus 5 gives us 17 Dragonstones from wins and tier that everyone can get. 17. In terms of score, if you can get a total of, let's see here, total of 23 million points, which is really not that hard, just takes a little bit of time, obviously. If you can get at least, 23 million points, you are guaranteed, let's see here, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. I believe it's 20 Dragonstones. Plus, of course, our 17 is 37 Dragonstones from getting, again, at least up to 23 million points. In terms of row, let's see here. So we're at 37 already. If you can get 7 wins in a row, which is very easy, just do the lowest difficulty. Make sure you spam Ghost Ushers. You should be you should be fine. But it's 3 Dragonstones there. So 37 plus 3 gives us 40 Dragonstones. And then extra missions here. So advance to semifinals once gives you 1 Dragonstone. That's 41. And then you can do this daily. Now, World Tournament on Global is active for 3 days. So if you can get 3 Dragonstones every single day, plus or times 3 days, that's 9 Dragonstones in total. So 41 plus 9 is 50 Dragonstones there that everyone can get simply due and from missions. So let me know what you think about that. Let's go ahead and add 50 right here. And look at that. 208 Dragonstones throughout the course of January for Global Dokkan. You can use this to save for anniversary or whatever the heck you want to save for, but there you have it, 208 Dragonstones. And remember, we are not counting a few different things here, one of which, the main one we're not counting is, of course, hold on, let me pull it up here, this Dragon Ball story thing. How many Dragonstones does this actually give? Let's just check it out since we're already here. 8 stages in terms of missions. Let's see. So 8 stages, 2 difficulties per stage. It's 16 Dragonstones, right? And then we have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 Dragonstones that we're leaving off the table. I'm not too sure whether the SBR stage already dropped on global or not, because some of this content did arrive on global. Like, remember, the EZA for these waifu characters here already dropped on global, so obviously we're not going to count that, right? But again, special missions, I would assume global will be getting the whatever, you know, fall winter version, whatever this is, whatever this was for JP. I'm sure global will get the equivalent of it, and then anything else that's still missing from the celebration. So let me know what you think. Keep in mind, I will say this, keep in mind that global will be getting the Omega Shenron, I guess, parts. So you know what I can actually do here? Let's go to, if I can pull it up. Again, we're here, so we might as well pull it up here. But global should be getting the Omega Shenron, LR Omega for part 2 during sometime in January, which of course will bring its own version of content, right? So if I just go to the Tanabata celebration really quickly, so this Omega stuff, right? Burst mode, I don't think this arrived for global. This didn't arrive for global, right? This isn't on global. This is not. These aren't. Let me just make sure, because, you know, yeah, these are not on global. I know for a fact this guy isn't on global, because I've been waiting for him for a while. And then whatever other content dropped for Omega, like specifically Omega, we could still be getting. Look, that's 33 Dragonstones here. There should be 34 or a little bit more. I don't even know how many. So, like, it's easily over this, right? Because you should be getting that content with Omega when he drops his part 2 for Trunks. So it's gonna be way over 200 stones, but let's just keep it at 200 for now, with the possibility of it getting to, you know, around the 250 280 range. But we'll talk about part 2 when it comes. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and I'm just excited, man, because, you know, the next few days or next few months for global may not be the most hyped thing of all time, but like many people mentioned in the comments, it's a lot of opportunity to save a lot of Dragonstones, and you can count on me to let you know every single time a free-to-play Dragonstone drops. So I'll see you in the next one. Please take care.